the Third Perspective. Third Perspective Podcast. The Third Perspective.
That's all we want y'all to do is get a little drinking. Y'all don't drink it. Thank you, bartender. Party, party. Crazy party. That's all we gonna do in this video. Hey, y'all live a long way. So we know we gonna see y'all get display all day long, fool. Do it, y'all.
14,000. 23 down plays on our podcast. We appreciate everybody that downloads our podcast worldwide.
My main man short dog down here. Big brother Drew. Go, my main man Funky. Cat on. Yes,
Coast to coast.
go get off my main man Moody, y'all. He up in his joke somewhere. Grocery store, y'all still want more, huh?
Canada to Australia, Tennessee to Pennsylvania. We appreciate everybody that download our podcast. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast at. We there.
You know they got a little bit of this, they got a little bit of that. But they can have these facts. Also, I like to compliment all the ladies in the club, y'all. All the ladies in the club, y'all show them the love you give. Huh? I'm the one that's gonna keep it real with you. Y'all looking lovely here, ladies. Now, ladies, when you fucked up, I'm gonna let you know. This is your baby. Let me get to the lights now. Is that all right? Huh?
What?
Hey, who was that, man?
Yeah, appreciate everybody. Southeast DC, Northeast DC.
Come here.
What it do? Bordeaux,
Let me see you, Reek.
Riverdale.
Come here, Reek, y'all. We're not about my main man Moody up in here.
What it do? Green Belt.
Where the hell is my 6 Diva honey, y'all? How you doing, man?
Underground shit from DC.
Y'all got so much style and so much fashion with y'all. Do it, folks. Don't hurt him, son. Don't hurt him, son. Don't hurt him.
Don't hurt him.
All right, y'all. We don't want to do too much crazy, can you hear? We can't get started that just earlier. Keisha, you looking lovable over here. Make it look real good back there, dog. Let's see my baby in Omar. He's on the home team. Let's see. What's up to my people in the back? He's chilling one time.
That thing cranking, what?
Let me get over here and see what my fellas coming from, y'all. The Avenue. Let's see the board. Also, we got the first court mob over here, y'all. One more time.
Wee, Jay. Oh my God. I don't know if you gotta be born here or not. There's some good shit though, bro. Go, you know? It is I, You tuned in to the number one podcast in the DMV. I'm your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Brad B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet food. To the right of me, as usual, my podcast partner, OnlyFans Jay. This is T3P. Now, at this point in time, I know everybody know that I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. Don't forget about those tubbins. You know what I'm saying, dog? And those motherfucking Maya coins. I'm black and I'm proud. Let's not forget that one too. You know what I'm saying, dog? What it do? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on with you, Blair? What's going on, Jay? What you got going on with you?
Nothing new, you know what I'm saying? Still the 9 to 5 or whatever, you know. Been chilling and whatnot, you know. But we got a lot of things going on this week. I see, you know, I see that Boston brought out the brooms on the Nets ass with the super team shit. You know?
Bro, I had that thing on there for a reason, bro.
I know, right? But yeah, what about them Nets? I mean, Boston. Or you know, what's going on with, you know, the NBA?
What you got going on? What you been doing, man?
Nothing much.
Let's think. What you been doing, bro?
Been watching the playoffs, man. You know, I like what I'm saying though. all the new teams is coming in. You know what I'm saying? Teams that you don't really see that, you know, goes to the finals like that. You know, the shit's finally coming together.
Nah, it's just the fact that, like, if you watch regular sports, like news or whatever the fuck, they only want to talk about 5 teams and shit, right? So therefore, when all these other teams make the playoffs and people like LeBron and all the motherfuckers that they sweated the whole season, it's not in the playoffs, then you start looking at players you never heard of because they're not talking about them. You know what I'm saying? So then once the playoffs start, you got all these young people running around balling like a motherfucker. You looking like, who the fuck is this? Because wanna know why? Because everybody on the mainstream sports talk radio, whatever the fuck you watch this shit at, all they gonna do is talk about 6 or 7 players, tops. Period. No matter what. Every morning they're gonna talk about these same players. Meanwhile, you got players balling like a motherfucker, bro. And then when you look up, you looking at the playoffs like, hold up, what the fuck? Who is this motherfucker? God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
Like a senior boy, Durant, piked on somebody's ass. Got last night.
Mm-hmm. Caught that joint back too, Slim.
Yeah, you can. He fucked Slim up.
I had that thing back here. Shit.
I was wondering why he wasn't at the dunk contest. That joint was trash this year,
bro. Everybody think it's real easy to dunk just because he, like, if he would have done that dunk right there in a dunk contest, that wouldn't have been no 50.
Nah.
Now you see what I'm saying? It's like, to be in a dunk contest, you really got to think this shit through, man. Like, these motherfuckers these days not thinking. They not being creative, bro. Like, the lowest motherfucking dunker in the 80s and 90s will blow these niggas out today. Like, Spudwell was dunking today. He will fuck these niggas up.
I agree with you.
Like, what the fuck is happening here, bro? Like, there's no creativity going on. Or you doing some shit that they did in the 80s, right? So it's just don't look good no more. You know what I'm saying? You can think of something, bro.
Did it once and that's okay.
Yeah. But I don't like that shit.
You know, a couple of years ago, they brought up some good shit, you know. The best dunk contest was like, what, 4 years ago? When it was Your man for what's his name? What is he in Nuggets now?
The joint been lame and shit. I don't remember them niggas, you know. Joint been
I don't
lame.
know about this year, but 3 years ago, 4 years ago, that was the last good joint. 2 years ago, last year, this show some shit.
Yeah. And then it ain't about changing nothing. Like I hate when motherfuckers be like, man, the game changed. You gotta do all this crazy shit now. You gotta change this and change that. That's not true because the rim is still 10 feet. Like our last check, right? It's still the same thing. Everything, the free throw is 10 feet from the rim. Everything is still the same. You know what I'm saying? Like when Jordan went all the way to the back and ran from the back of the, you know what I'm saying? The back of the arena to go from the free throw. You feel me? That's some shit, nigga. You gotta think. Or the nigga do some shit. You know, Jordan had his names on all his dunks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like kiss the rim. You gotta think, what the fuck is that? When we watch him dunk the joint, his motherfucking, he kissing the rim like this before he dunk. You get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he's like, goddamn, yeah, he thought that through right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't have none of that. Just niggas just out that joint. They can find some dunkers like LeBron scared to dunk. You know what I'm saying? Morant scared to dunk. The people that you think can put on a show, they scared to do it because they know they're not creative. You know what I'm saying? In the game, they can explode and dunk on the motherfucker, right? And making people like, oh man, why he didn't dunk contest? That's not creative what he just did, though. You understand what I'm saying?
But
like,
he can dunk.
Yeah, just
and he's better, and I'm sure they better than what they had out there.
It's a nasty dunk. But you gotta think, when you're in a dunk contest, you need 8 dunks, right? And you can't just do what he just did and think you're gonna get 50-50-50s.
Yeah,
right?
You gotta do some off the wall shit.
Exactly. That's why you like Dominique Wilkins, right? He was creative as a big man, power forward, but he still did he play small forward, power forward?
Dude, small forward.
For being a small forward, he was creative though. You know what I'm saying? When he cocked that joint between his legs and from the back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's some tight shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, that was like that. You don't see nobody even trying shit like that. It's shit stupid now, you know?
Yeah.
For example, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the hook. Why ain't nobody trying to do that?
Because it's too basic for the.
It's a basic shot that nobody can stop, right? Why nobody doing it? It's the dumbest shit. Durant should have that in his arsenal where he could just hit the hook shot on your ass. But you can't do anything but foul him.
Right.
Why not have these things in your arsenal? Like that nigga Kareem went 20 years doing just nothing but that.
Yeah, he got 38,000 points out of it.
You see what I'm saying? He was creative with that shit. You gotta be creative, bro. You can't just be. I don't know, man. Like when I watch sport, like NBA, for example, when I watch NBA today, right? Let's say you watching motherfuckers talking, the commentators and stuff. They overblowing things like, I don't know if I living too long or something, but them things don't shock me what they doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that was a nice dunk though, but
yeah, that shit was.
They get on TV. Oh, that was the greatest thing since I never seen nobody do that. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'd be hyping that shit.
Like, hold up, bro. It can't. No, I seen average dunkers, average players do that type shit. Like, come on. Let's like John Stocks, for example. Nobody know who the fuck that is right now. You see what I'm saying? But he'll pipe on your ass.
Yeah,
he was a little man with pipe, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was aggressive. He'd D your ass up, all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't have none of that today.
Then you go a little bit further up, you got Steve Francis.
Oh my God.
Allen Iverson.
Nasty ass little man, young. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have that creativity no more. It's not here no more. Like to win dunk contests, you have to be creative. Yeah? Like when Jordan was doing all these naming his dunks and shit, that was for a reason. So he can win dunk contests, bro. When he did the cradle joint, that shit nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cradle that joint like this, they cuffing that joint around. That shit vicious, bro. You gotta think of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And people today is not doing that. You know, they not even trying to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? LeBron's like, fuck that shit. I ain't even thinking about none of that shit. Right
He's shit. I'm trying to be like Mike anyway.
You know what I'm saying? I know if I try to dunk, then I'm doing too much. You know what I'm saying? After 2 dunks, that nigga ain't creative with that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, He's just
He ain't Vince
a
Carter.
fast break dunker. Yeah. Vince Carter, creative, you gotta be creative to win dunk contest. That's why you remember Vince Carter, you remember Michael Jordan, you remember Dominique Wilkins. They creative when they was dunking. Spud Webb too. Spud Webb was little as shit. Wow, I'm talking about 5'3" or some shit. Him Muggsy Bogues couldn't dunk though.
Muggsy
But
Bogues.
Spud Webb would get up there and dunk on your ass, bro.
Muggsy Bogues had handles and
He had the now Jordan had the highest vertical leap, right? But Spud Webb had the highest leap period. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to get way up to 10 feet.
Yeah, you gotta get up there. You gotta be like at least 9 feet.
Hell yeah. And he won the dunk contest with that shit. He won the dunk contest. A 5'4" motherfucker. Won it. He beat. He beat Dominique, didn't he? I think he beat Dominique in that joint. But he was a small motherfucker. He was creative, though. He was throwing that joint behind his back, up in the air. He was little as shit. Just the fact he grabbed it and dunked it, that's 50. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? That's an automatic 50 and shit. Because he's so small. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They just don't have that shit these days and shit. You know what I'm saying?
The last good dunk contest was Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. That was when they had the Slim, they had the mascot going around circles on the board, and he took it between his legs over his head and dunked it. That was the last good joint that they had. That was 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. They was on the little board.
I know what you're talking about. The mascot came out and shit. Nah, the other joint was nice too. When my man did the Superman shit.
Oh yeah,
that was nice. But it still wasn't
Howard.
It wasn't nobody else like
yeah,
if you go back in the 90s,
like what's his name jumped over the car.
Yeah. You going, I think 90, all through the 90s for all them dunk contests, right? You're gonna see it's like 10 people. It's not just 3 people knowing how to dunk. It's like 10, 11 people out that joint doing dunks, you know what I'm saying? Nice ass dunks. They're almost taking them to the finals with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at them joints. Like if people
like it was more competitive.
Exactly. If people never heard of them, be like, God dang, they're 360. What the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? But you never heard of this person. You know what I'm saying? Jordan beat the joint, but you missed out on these people that was dunking. You know what I'm saying? They was getting their man too, though. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta look at these joints. It's like more athleticism was going on back then, more creativity. You know what I'm saying? Now they more faster and stronger. But what is that? You know what I'm saying? There's no creativity. There's more creativity back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Than it is now. They're more stronger and faster now. That's it. You're not being creative with what you're doing. You're not doing anything explosive. Like the best players stop at half court and shoot the ball. They don't even try to play basketball and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you stop at half court, shoot the ball, you're not even trying to play basketball right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't even want to run plays. You want to go down and get no rebounds. You want to do shit right now. You just want to shoot this shit and turn back around. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, if you're in the NBA, you're going to make 50% of these. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, if you grab anybody on the bench, if you give them a shot and say, hey, before each quarter, I want you to shoot a joint from half court. Then they're going to make 2 or 4 of those joints, you know, 2 out of 4. Everybody will. Everybody in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that get the green light to do that, then they spotlighted to as be the best people ever. It's the dumbest shit, bro. It's dumb. Like if you go to Golden State, right? Curry good as shit. But when you start talking about, they the best shooters you ever seen. That's like, what are you talking about, bro? You doing too much. You got one nigga that never plays. You know what I'm saying? Curry don't even play 80 games. You feel me?
Don't.
It's like, come the fuck on. You gonna tell me LeBron averaged 30? Oh, he the greatest ever. He's averaged 30 this year. He's 37. Nigga played 50 games. Mm-hmm. 50 games out of 82, Jay.
That's
you missed 30 games.
You know who did that? Kyrie.
Like, come on, man.
He did that this year.
If you average 30, you only played 50 games. Okay, like what the fuck?
Kyrie did that this year with the vaccine shit.
Yeah, I think he played 30 games too, matter of fact.
Yeah, he played 30.
He played 30 games. And LeBron played only 50 games this year. 50 games. After 89, 50 games he played in. Don't nobody even talk about him. I think, what's his name? AD, he missed a lot of games too.
He
I
missed
think they
about
neck to neck though.
he missed about 60, 70 games.
You know?
60, 70 games. I
No
think he only
bullshit.
played 15 games this year, probably 20,
No
if
bullshit.
that.
And look at it. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook played all 80 games, right? These other two clowns ain't played these whole 82 games, but he took the motherfucking brunt of the problem. He in the games they not even in.
And I had that argument too.
Don't even make sense.
Like, Westbrook is out there. He's out
All
there.
the games.
All the games. He's out there. He might be shooting a lot of bricks. He might be missing all his damn shots, but he's out there.
They out there every game. These niggas playing 50 games.
And
you
that's
wanna tell me
because
what they average.
and I don't think the chemistry is there with them three.
Then you want to tell me what he averaged and shit. Like, why you telling me that? He didn't play the whole season. That don't even make any sense, bro.
And then back to Brooklyn, you got Kyrie playing.
Kyrie, he takes off. He don't take. I don't have no problem with him not taking the shot. So that's his personal decision. So you can't then start blaming the shit for that because that's what his decision was. Everybody don't take the fucking shot. Like, you can't depend on everybody to take the shot for the NBA to keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, motherfucker. Everybody got personal decisions to make here.
Their distractions.
You know then after that, you can't say I'm the problem because you made up the rules. The people that don't take the shot does XYZ. You feel me? So I didn't take a shot, so I'm doing XYZ. Them the rules. Fuck all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking a fucking shot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the guy to do that.
Exactly. So you can't. I'm not with them people that try to blame him for not making all the games because you got LeBron only played 50. He took the fucking shot and only played 50 games. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's about as much as motherfucking Kyrie played. Like, get the fuck. So just because the shot thing, he ain't go, okay, what we do? Because you made your decision on that. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Anything happens after that, it's not your fault any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? It's the league got the rules for this shit, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? And then it wasn't even the league that was him. It was the state, right? That was holding him back.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit, you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame him for that. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So
and you can't make them take they were trying to make them take it.
Make them take the shot. So that's not the problem. They still could have even won if Ben Simmons would play, first of all. When you make a trade for somebody and they don't even get on the floor, that's a problem.
No, the problem with that is you got to think about it. When you do trades in NBA, NFL, anywhere, the first thing they do is give you a what? A physical, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck did he not pass his back physical? And they still went through with the trade? Did they ever think that?
I don't get what happened there. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell happened?
what was going on? He didn't say he had back problems. Like, what are you talking about? Like today, he said, Ben Simmons said
he had a mental.
He gets stressed. When he gets stressed, that triggers the back problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Like, what is that? Like, we can't control that. Like, you can just say at any time, okay, that's it. My back hurt. Like, hold on, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Are you in or out, bro? I seen Larry Bird go. He had a serious back issue. You feel me? Man, that's why I don't like these fucking players today, man. This shit be blowing me, man.
This shit is crazy.
Like, if you old enough to watch players like Isaiah Thomas play on a fucking broken ankle and just keep playing, bro. Or the game when he played when his whole fucking eye was fucking bleeding. He couldn't even see. You see what I'm saying? Just think about that for a minute. And then they talking about, you know what? If I get stressed, then my back hurt. Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
I heard what he said. He said because of his mental, it's almost like he think his back broke or hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh?
It's the stupidest fucking shit, you know.
James Harden, disgruntled, he gets shipped to 76ers, become trash.
That's why I don't like when everybody be making these players to be like Durant. To me, all right, he's a good scorer, but he's not one of the best players who ever played. He's not the top 10 in that. Everybody puts him there. He's not that. Like these players run around now are running around with no defense, bro. You feel me? Like this year right here show you if a team stop and play some motherfucking real basketball defense in the 90s and 80s, you see what happened to the Knicks? You see what happened to Durant? That's what happened.
They got swept.
What happened to him personally? You see how he played?
Yeah,
when
like trash.
Scrap up on you. That was the motherfucking Pistons type shit they did. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was on you. The whole team, Lambert, the guards, was checking your ass. You feel me?
And every time when Kyrie had the ball, guess what? Eyes and hands was on him.
That was Scrappy D on their ass. Yeah?
They ain't care about anybody else shooting because they know that they was gonna miss. Exactly. It was just them two. They had to put the brakes on.
My thing is, once you crown him, they be running around crowning. This the greatest I ever seen. He the best shooter ever. I never seen nothing in my life. He the greatest scorer. I never seen nothing in my life. And then whole time they been playing their whole career, it was never real pressure on them. It was never no defense geared towards stopping them. It was never none of that curve it was never defense named for Kerr to stop Kerr, right? It was never no defense here to stop Durant. They just did their thing for their whole career. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, he played Boston this year. The defense was geared to stopping him. What'd he do? He couldn't be a superstar. Now, if you go back to Barkley, right? After they double team him just like that, after the defense say, okay, we're gonna get on you. You still score, you still be a mega motherfucker. You can't still stop me. You feel me? That's what happens. When they get to Durant, you tell him he's a big star, but once that defense start getting on his ass, he can't do anything. Like, what the fuck? He didn't break through that yet.
Now, Boston drew up a blueprint to stop him.
Exactly.
Now, that blueprint followed through the whole the rest of the NBA.
That's my point. That haven't been done with none of these players that
they figured them out
ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never seen nothing like this before. These motherfuckers on TV be blowing me with that shit, you know? Like, I'm not even that old. I seen shit better than this, you know? Like, stop that. Like, why you keep doing that?
It's a different era.
Oh, that was back then and all that. Like, nah, bro. You're not gonna tell me David Robinson won't come in this league today and fuck everybody up. Now you feel what I'm saying? David Robinson. If you know who David Robinson is, play for San Antonio Spurs, right? Number 50. Look him up. They run around there. I've never seen a big man shoot like this before. Look at David Robinson, bro. That's all the fuck he did was shoot jumpers.
Yeah, mid jumpers.
That was fucking all he did, yeah. As a big man, that's all he did was shoot jumpers. He would pipe on your ass. He scored 71 points one time, bro. Now you see what I'm saying? But they run around talking about this the big man I never seen like Durant. 6'10". Motherfucker, what's his name? 6'10", bro. David Robinson was 6'10". That nigga would light your ass up. Jumpers all over the place. Left-handed would dunk on your ass in any minute. And he could handle.
And his sidekick was
fuck out of here.
His sidekick was who? Duncan.
These niggas, he waiting for Duncan got there. That nigga scored 71 before Duncan got there.
Yeah, he did.
Like, nah, it wasn't no Duncan. That nigga was like that. You're not gonna tell me Durant is better than him. Like, no, nigga. He got the double teams. He got the defense saying, oh, no, motherfucker, you're not doing this. And he still did it. That's when I say that nigga's a star, bro. That nigga's like that. You can't crown these motherfuckers and they ain't done nothing. They just run around scoring. Really? Once the defense clamped down and say, oh, bro, we about you now. Now let me see if you're a star. Nope, Durant can't do that. Right or wrong?
Yep,
LeBron can't do that.
They got to his mental and they got to his
These
physical.
stars in this league today cannot overcome the defense saying, no, nigga, we about you. Like, when Jordan was playing, it was Jordan rules, right? That means the defense is all about you. And you still exceed. That will make you the greatest, right? You can't get past that. You're not great. That's how I feel.
Because you seen shit better than that.
You got to get past the double teams and the defense saying, nah, you're not in this. You can't say, okay, you're right. Here, you shoot. No, nigga. You got to still say like Jordan. Like you watch Jordan replays, young. You're going to see 2-3 people on him every shot he shake. Everything he shoot, dunks, jumpers, it's going to be 3 people with their hand in his face, bro.
And they shoot and they hitting.
It's because you've seen what you seen from Durant this year from Boston, his whole career when he was getting that. You see what I'm saying? And once you overcome that, you still scoring. He couldn't do that. LeBron couldn't do that. Now you see what I'm saying? These people can't do it. But they already crowned. Curry, come on. If you give your defense to stop him, Curry, you think he's going to score? Now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no defense say, okay, this is Curry defense today. No, he just run around picks. He just throwing up shit from half court. You can't.
He just said, fuck it.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
And didn't make it.
This shit's stupid, bro. I still think Reggie Miller shoot better than him. Reggie Miller will torch your ass, bro.
Yeah, Reggie Miller was like that,
Come
too.
on, man. That's why I say I like the motherfucker on First Take, right? It's a white dude that come on Wednesdays, right? It's like he a breath of fresh air that comes in and be like, oh, y'all doing too much.
JayZ Redick.
It's a white dude. It's an old white dude. That he be screaming and shit like Stephen A and shit. It's like a white version of Stephen A. And he come on that joint and just like he put war on these clowns. Like, stop it with all this, bro. You forgot about this dude and this dude and this dude. And remind you that, okay, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. It makes motherfucking Stephen A be like, hold on. Damn, I can't deny that. But, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no buts, nigga. Stop all that. This is the greatest you ever seen shit. Because that shit blow me, bro. Like a nigga dunk. They be like, God damn, that's the greatest dunk in the playoffs ever. That no dunk ever happened like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, nigga. I'm not even that old. I know I seen more than that. You feel me? I know you did too. You feel me?
Oh, you talking about
everybody be on that motherfucking
Tim Legger.
What is this nigga? Mad Dog.
Oh, Mad Dog. Him too.
The nigga be screaming. He screamed more than motherfucking Stephen A. He be fucking Stephen A up though, because he be right. Stephen A been going on with that. He the greatest person. And then main man be breaking him down like, you gotta stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't crown all these motherfuckers. And I feel like I feel. Like, you can't crown people. A nigga dunked one year and you be like, he the greatest point guard. Now that's it. Or like the other day he was saying Chris Paul, the greatest point guard I ever seen. Like,
and he got stopped.
Like, come on, bro. Like, really? He really is the greatest point guard? Like, come on. So once you stop screaming, I'm gonna give you some reality. So Stevie A like to scream a lot.
The greatest point guard ever was Magic Johnson.
Simple. It don't get no simpler than that. At all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Chris Paul even in the top five, yeah. I think Jason Kidd would dog Chris Paul. Jason Kidd way better than Chris Paul. You ain't see what I'm saying? Jason Kidd, he can dunk too. His pass is way better than Chris Paul. His handle was better than Chris Paul. He bigger than Chris Paul. And he had an inside post game. Like, nah, he way better than Chris Paul. Then you can think of who? Magic Johnson here.
Gary Payton.
Damn, Gary Payton is neck to neck with him. Gary Payton was like that.
The glove with the love.
With the scrap up. You know,
that's why they call him the glove.
That's why when these people be on TV.
And he played defense too. He played real defense.
Exactly, bro.
Now if you play defense, you go like this, it's a foul.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't even got to touch him. You just reaching in.
And to top it all off, these niggas got votes on who the MVPs and all that shit. Like, why would somebody on TV can vote on who the MVP of the league is or who the all-star is? Why they get to vote on that? Ain't you on TV?
You're supposed to. It's to me, it's supposed to be a statistical.
They can't be on TV and vote, bro. Like, if they start a season off saying, okay, I got New York Giants, right? So the whole season is them validating their pick. You know what I'm saying? Everything I go to their pick. You know what I'm saying? Every segment got to be to, it got to get to them and their pick. They picked the Giants. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they be stuck in that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can now you can be voting on the MVP because it's going to be somebody that you like now on the teams that you picked from the beginning. For example, Stephen A. He debating on the MVPs, right? So they debating on who should be MVP, right? And he stopped and say, well, I got to vote on it anyway. So I'm still debating on who I'm going to vote. What? How can he have a vote and we on live TV debating on who MVP?
Kendrick Perkins already got, he said, I already got mine in.
Why they on TV with votes, though?
And I know what you're talking about.
It's
this was Friday. He was saying that I can't decide what I'm going to vote for because It's just hard.
That's my problem. Because you wanna know why? Kitchen Perkins, for example, it's LeBron. He was gonna vote LeBron for every fucking thing. He didn't see everybody else. Now you see what I'm saying? He shouldn't have no vote.
He didn't vote for LeBron. I think he said
he couldn't. He would look real completely done. They ain't gonna vote playoffs.
I think he voted either Giannis.
That's why it took us so long to pick, because he had to wait and see what happened to LeBron. Why? Because LeBron is his pick. Now you see what I'm saying? So that's a tainted vote. That's why I don't think anybody on TV should be able to vote who the MVP is or whoever the fuck anything. You shouldn't be voting on something.
No,
and get on TV to vouch for it.
Kendrick Perkins, I remember he said he voted for Embiid. He said Embiid because he got snubbed last year. Joker took it last year.
Well, I guarantee his vote would have been LeBron. LeBron was in the playoffs. Now you see what I'm saying? It's a tainted vote he has because you start the season off. We all know you love LeBron. Now you see what I'm saying? So everything you're saying now is tainted. You're gonna bring the Durant down because you want LeBron to look good. You feel me? So everything you say out your mouth from this point on is tainted. You can't tell me now you're gonna vote. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, they was
who get these people votes?
And I don't even think you were supposed to say anything about the votes.
You should not be on TV live debating your vote.
And you should not be on TV saying anything about your vote. That's supposed to be kept a secret anyway.
I shouldn't even know you vote.
Exactly.
Man, you see what I'm saying? Now somebody can start now trying to give you incentives or shit like this to make you vote now. Now you see what I'm saying? How slippery this is? We're not getting real true votes like MVPs and All-Stars and all that shit. Or All Pros. We're not getting the true votes. We get tainted votes from people that want to be stars on TV, bro.
And I think the people used to vote back in the day, I think.
No, they should make sure if you on TV, nigga, you don't have no vote.
Matter of fact.
Simple as that.
Matter of fact, at some point they did have the vans to vote like in the mid 2000s or something like that. But then, you know, they got fancy now. Now they got they got an award show for the shit now. Like the NFL awards, the NBA awards. So now they got into this format of AP Associate Press voting for everybody.
I think somebody should look into that bullshit, you know, because
I know back in the days it used to be just for statistics. Who had the best points per game? Boom, you the MVP. Best points, rebounds, assists, block, whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
You the MVP.
But now it's just tainted where all the people on TV is voting when they already in the tank for somebody. You know what I'm saying? They already in the tank. Everybody you listen to is already in the tank for somebody. So they shouldn't be voting on nobody for the new shit.
The NFL say, well, they got them voting for MVP, this, that, third, too. So, I mean, that shit is crazy.
I don't know, man. It's just me when I look at TV, it's looking like that's a tainted vote if you on TV debating your vote. Or you got a motherfucker, you already in the asshole of somebody already. We already know where you lean. You got your team that you like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you shouldn't be voting on nothing. Like, well, man, what's his name? He like the Broncos. Right? So it's on starting shop. So if you like the Broncos, so everything revolves around the Broncos for you.
He like the Broncos and Baltimore.
It's just crazy.
The two teams he was actually on.
Exactly. So everything, your commentation come from that. It's dumb, you know. Then you vote. It gotta be some writers or something that's not on TV that should be voting, bro. Shouldn't be nobody on TV. If you're on TV, you shouldn't be able to vote. Ain't no way in the fuck.
Just continue doing what you're doing. Debate.
Yeah, that's what you doing. Do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't then turn around, debate me, and then vote on something. Who the fuck do that, bro?
That's like wiping your hand with your hands.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there. Exactly.
It's like you ain't got a toilet paper there. You just wipe your hand with your hand.
You looking real fucking stupid. I see what you're saying. I don't know. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand why a motherfucker can vote and be on the motherfucking joint. It's stupid as fuck.
I ain't never understand that. I'd rather for the fans to vote Because how they do it, the format they do it, when they show up with the votes, they got it so where first person pop up, it'd be the most best statistical person.
Yeah.
And then there's number 2, number 3, number 4.
I think the way they voted at first, it just wasn't no people on TV. That's all. When they was voting at first, it was the writers, the people that's doing the commentating, the people that's on the ground, the coaches. They was voting.
They was voting in newspapers.
Now you got people on TV voting. That's a different angle. They gotta stop that shit, bro.
Writers,
you're not getting real
sports columns.
Like LeBron played 50 fucking games and shit. He was an all-star, number 1 vote getter. Now you see what I'm saying, dog?
Him and Durant.
It's just dumb.
Him and Durant.
If you was to get it from the coaches, players, and writers, I guarantee you'll be getting players. You'll get John Durant, somebody you never heard of, to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You'll be already hearing about this person. Now you see what I'm talking about? Instead you getting Stephen A. who already love LeBron or whoever the fuck, and that's all they want to talk about.
LeBron, KD, Kyrie.
Hey, it's just stupid.
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
The same. And Klay Thompson not thinking they ain't played in 2-3 years.
James Harden, Joel Embiid, Giannis.
I never seen no shooter like him. Like, bruh, nigga ain't played 40 games in 3 years. Can you stop that? I can go out there and make some threes in 40 games in 3 years, bro. Like, come on. I be hating that. You got to at least play 80 games before you start, you know what I'm saying? Saying you doing shit. Stop. I'm the greatest shooter ever. He the greatest shooter I've ever seen. They play 30 games. But he the greatest shooter? Like, come on, man. I got to stop. I mean, the commentators on TV is just over the top. You know what I'm saying? So everybody don't know. My girl, it's not my girl. It's real girl, matter of fact. So her birthday came up and shit, right? And she did this motherfucking video.
I'm a rich bitch on vacation. I'm a rich bitch. All my bitches on vacation. Rich bitch, rich bitch, rich bitch. I'm a rich bitch on vacation. Rich bitch, rich. I'm a rich bitch on vacation. I'm a rich bitch. All my bitches on vacation. Rich bitch, rich bitch, rich bitch. I'm a rich bitch.
I bet you real love this right here, bro. That's real girl right there.
You remind me of Smithfield. Smithfield.
She lost some weight if you look at this picture. I don't know, maybe one less dimple. Just one less, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to, like, for example, her face is pretty as fuck, right? Like, it's hard to say, completely, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But it's a limit there. But it's her birthday came, I think she turned, 34 or something like that. So, getting up there and shit. She got a little, I think it was a video she got out now and shit. So she doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with her music at all?
I don't really listen to Lizzo like that.
Yeah.
Not really.
I don't know.
It's certain people I listen to.
I'm a rich bitch on vacation. I'm a rich bitch. All my bitches on vacation. Rich bitch, rich bitch, rich bitch. I'm a rich bitch on.
Bruh, it's the bending over clap. The clap joint. That just took the take right there, bro. I get it. Like, since she been out, right? She been in the Lakers game. She started off with that. With the Lakers game and shit, when she got up and shake her ass and shit, everybody got mad. She was half naked and shit. Then she wore that shit and she was just ain't had nothing on the bikini and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then the other day she had some shit on, but she was half naked. I mean, do you like? Let's ask this question then, right? Is it appropriate for someone? All right. Can we say out of shape? Is that a soft blow? That's out of shape. They can walk around like she be doing like that. Is that okay?
No, because you have to respect yourself. I mean, showing it off, I mean, that's one thing. But, like, you just showing and you like, I don't care what nobody say, blah blah blah. I'm gonna be like this. I'm with it. Nothing. You
The
know.
third perspective.
But that's like, us living in DC. You wake up in the morning, you walk out the door, and you see a fat girl with a short shirt up here and her stomach hanging over. Like, would you first thing in the morning want to see something that like that? Or I don't, I ain't trying to be, mean or nothing. But
I'm just gonna say that
is that something that you want to wake up in the morning to see?
I do like. I do like big girls with confidence, right?
That's what I'm getting at.
I do like that though, but it's a thin line between you having confidence and then, bitch, you big. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like a thin line with that. Like it's certain things you can do as when you out, you big, you out of shape, but it's a thin line when people like, I appreciate your, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't letting this bother you at all, but on the flip side, you can't then wear that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't do both.
Unless you do Monique did. You was a big girl and then you slimmed it down a little bit.
Who, Monique?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, people like her, both of them are the same people that try to make people that's out of shape, and overweight feel like don't worry about nobody. We doing us. We're gonna make them love us as big people, right? But then they lose weight. It doesn't make sense. And she one of them. She do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, while she overweight, she's trying to act like she cool with it. You know what I'm saying? And not only I'm cool with it, I'm gonna form a gang of people that's big like me and say, hey, we love us the way we are and all this shit. You feel me? And meanwhile, why you trying to lose weight? You know what I'm saying? And make money off this profit thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what Monique did. She lost all that weight and shit after running around her whole career. You know what I'm saying? It's something that me and Tony talk about on the podcast the other day. This shit. Anybody tune in right now? We got podcast, politics and shit. Hood View Politics. Check that joint out when you get a chance. Shit. It's the same thing we talking about with rappers, right? Where they make money off the hood, but didn't run away. Like for example, you got JayZ and I'm just gonna use two people as that. The Birthday Party Boy, right? And JayZ. Let's just take those two. If you put those two together, that's two billionaires, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So those two alone can solve a lot of issues in the black neighborhoods, in black culture, in the black society, because with that type of money, we as black Americans is not used to black people having this type of money. This is new. So you got billionaire black people. That's different. You know what I'm saying? And to me, once you hit the billionaire status, right? If your wife will be almost a billionaire, you almost a billionaire, and Flint, Michigan still fucked up. I don't get that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you two alone, you can call your bitch ass nigga the Birthday Party Boy. You can call Oprah together. Y'all can penny pitch together and drop $3-4 million off of little shit either one of y'all will feel. But $4 million will go big in the motherfucking Flint, Michigan, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Now you get it? Like, you can't let a black culture suffer while you come out of the culture, right? Profit out the culture, and then just.
But instead, they go get another billionaire. Who's that? A Maserati, a Rolls Royce?
When he bought the white man shit. Exactly.
Robert Kraft.
Exactly. That's why I don't fuck with none of these niggas. You know? I know for a fact, me personally, dog, if I get to one limit of money, the rest of the shit would not matter. I would literally be doing shit for people who would be. It's like you get to a point where you made it's enough. You know what I'm saying? If your wife is a billionaire, you a billionaire, I think that's enough. What you think, man, Jay? That gotta be enough. If your wife a billionaire, you a billionaire. You got your friend, Birthday Party Boy, Kanye, he's a fucking billionaire. His ex-wife, baby mama, billionaire. Her sister, billionaire. Just them alone. Throwing Oprah. Oprah won't come to the party. You can't get
Tyler
shit
Perry.
done. Come on, bro.
Tyler Perry in the party.
Y'all can't alone bring JayZ and Beyonce and just map out some shit for Black America? Y'all alone? Really? The fact that y'all got to this point off of Black people's backs, like this is something that started from the 60s, from the earlys. When we slaved up until now, when we got to the point where we could prosper to a billionaire status. And these the first ones. JayZ, Puffy, did Puffy make it yet?
Nah.
They all making it off hip hop though.
But the old CEO for BET did too.
BET, Johnson.
Yeah.
But he made it off something else before he got the BET. He was already billionaire.
He was philanthropist.
When he made the motherfucker, when he brought the shit. You see what I'm saying?
He was philanthropist.
Yeah. But you can't have JayZ. You can't have his wife in the same house. You see me? Birthday Party Boy, which I don't know about Birthday Party Boy because he had the redneck boy hat on. Make America Great joint. So we don't know about him. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you can't say you care about Black culture. You sitting on $1 billion. You sitting on $1 billion with you and your friends got $1 billion and ain't doing nothing. You can't tell me and two other people, right? Just me and two other people, we all billionaires. You're not gonna tell me I'm not gonna make these niggas give me $2 million a piece just to make sure something is straight here? You're not gonna tell me Flip Michigan gonna pop up. I'm a billionaire. My friend a billionaire and his wife a billionaire. And we three, I'm gonna make you give me something that you ain't gonna feel. Just drop me $2 million real quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, drop me $2 million. Hey, tell your wife, drop me $2 million. That's 4. All right, I got the other 4. That's 8. Drop that in Flint, Michigan. That's not a problem no more.
Yeah, they
right or wrong.
They got clean water again.
That's clean water floating through that bitch. From you making the money off this culture is the problem. And then just saying fuck it after that. Buy a white man a Bentley.
But that's
a billionaire white man. You buy a Bentley, JayZ.
But that's no different from that's not no different from when slaves used to be slaves, and white people used to use the whip, and made America. Black people made America on our backs.
Sure.
Black people backs. So they doing it. Black people doing it to each other now.
I just don't fuck with these niggas, man. I don't like them. Anybody that's black, you gotta realize Black people are different from white people, right? We're coming from a different struggle, right? So our generations are different. So each generation is like a step ladder to the next generation in our culture, right? So our ladder been stepping up to get to the point where you have a billionaire Black person, as in JayZ. And remember, this is off hip hop, right? You got most of the billionaires now just made this off hip hop. His wife, Birthday Party Boy,
Kanye,
all off hip hop, and Rose. What's his name? He put the motherfucker all that shit in Atlanta.
Tyler Perry.
Rose. He stole man name out of jail and shit.
Oh, Rick Ross.
So the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Is everybody getting all his money and just not doing nothing with it, bro? You're not gonna tell me JayZ is almost a billionaire and can't do nothing? You can't get a slush fund for all of y'all? Oprah, all y'all just had a slush fund every year. Y'all put 5% or 2% of something into this slush fund, and that's all for Black culture, Black America. Schools, studios to make movies, studios to make music.
Tyler Perry did that.
Classes where you learn how to work with the media. They can have a lot of shit. Rap, it ain't gotta be rapping. It could be arts. You can be drawing and all that shit. They can have this. They got enough money. Once you start talking about you almost a billionaire and you Black person, I got no more sympathy for you, bro. I know what you can do now, and you're not doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Tyler Perry did that. He did the studio thing.
But they're only playing his movies. So it's useless.
Yeah.
When you just stick your movies in, or if you acting in it, That's the only thing get played in the studio. That ain't helping us. He can have that studio open for black people, bro. All these up and coming directors can go in there and just make movies. He's not doing that. We can have so much flow of black movies out here. He's not trying to help, you know what I'm saying, proceed in the motherfucking culture existing in the future in the motherfucking movie division. Right now, we got to keep kissing white man ass to get a movie made. Ask Ice Cube. Meanwhile, you got this nigga with a studio over there, dust going on the bitch until you think of some other shit to put a wig on for. It's ridiculous, bro. You got to think of another Medea shit. Meanwhile, you got Ice Cube. He could put a Friday in there by now, and by now he could have had 2 Fridays, bro. What you got this nigga running around? All these white people trying to ask white people to make Friday. Is this real?
That's like Will Smith could have did. He could have been did.
Fuck Will Smith.
He could have been did Bad Boys.
Could have did Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 3.
They on 3?
Well, they supposed to be on 4, but he getting canceled because of Slap. They got that on hold.
There's so many black actors. I mean, and directors mainly. So many black directors got an idea, a movie that he not. Man, Tyler Perry. Man, I don't like these people, bro. I used to like Oprah until once you say that black person is a billionaire and I don't see no activity, bro. I'm not feeling you. Know? You're not gonna tell me that you can't do anything. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen, bro. Not only the fact you can write shit off for tax purposes. Not only that, you're a billionaire. You got 8 generations of people that are not going to ever worry about money. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't get it, yo. It's just like, it's the stupidest shit to me, how a motherfucker hoard money. Like you got Elon Musk, whatever the fuck his name is. $44 billion for a motherfucking Twitter.
They about to have people in there saying all sorts of off the wall shit on it too.
44 billion. Come on, oh, now everybody can say whatever they want on the joint. Like, what does that mean? Tell me, oh yeah, people like Trump can come back on now. What? So you saying your joint unfiltered? Or what are we saying here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's saying it's unfiltered. So if somebody was to post some lies on there, they could post it and don't have no penalties.
No, I see what he's saying now, because right now, Twitter, Facebook is all trying to tamper down some of all the extra shit like the racist stuff or motherfucking bigotry and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bullying.
All that shit they trying to get out. What he's saying is he's just gonna let all that fly out.
Yeah, basically. Cause he a couple years ago he put a tweet out. It was controversial.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit.
I forgot what he said.
Said something about 9/11, right? Or
said something about Sandy Hook too.
It was Sandy Hook. It was a hoax. The government. Look, when they do stuff like that,
but he's saying it.
He got that from them white
women. What's her name? Taylor Green said that. Trump said that at one point. Exactly. And it's like, huh?
See, that's why he want to take over Twitter so he can let Trump back on and all this shit. But there's a reason why Trump was taken off. Did anybody disagree with the shit he was putting on Twitter?
Like, he was putting some wild ass shit.
Like he could put it on now, maybe, but as the president, you gotta block that. You know what I'm saying? Just
you can't say no shit like that.
Exactly.
But he was uncensored anyway. Versus Obama was being censored. Obama was pretty much tacked down. He couldn't really. They had him like a voodoo doll. If you make a move, they had to poke him with a pen. Pink. Don't you do that. Don't you wear a tan suit. Pink.
Obama was just soft, man. He was a soft motherfucker. He didn't take it to the Republicans. We needed somebody to take it to him. That's the only thing I like about him. It's like I think in his mind, Obama's mind was, I'm just a part of history here. I'm not gonna shake the boat. You feel me? I'm just gonna be a part of history that floats in and out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be a person that does something wild. Like to me, if you're a black person in that spot at that point in time, everything was on the table, bro. You do everything. everything outside the box. He don't do shit normal that the white motherfucker been doing all these years. You feel me? So he, in his mind, he thought he had to do it normal, had to keep things normal as the white man been doing all these years.
Yeah, he had to be normal as possible.
And that's what
and that's because he have an extra scoping eye on him.
That's what
24/7.
That's why me and him just. That's the only thing about him I just didn't feel once he gave into the white culture.
Basically,
that's it. He just gave into him and said, "I'm just gonna be a figure. I made it to presidency, right? That's history alone. So I'm just gonna make it so where I'm just not a disaster. I'm gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna rock the boat. Like this, for example, if you motherfucker voted me in president, whatever the fuck he say, right? I'm doing shit you never seen as a president, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? I'm not sitting around doing this shit y'all been doing. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's things going on now that never happened before. And Obama didn't want to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of shit in his mind he could have done that was never done before.
I'm sure. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure in his heart and soul he want to do it. But then at the end of the day, he might think he might be set up for failure at the end of the day. Man. And what I mean by that, you know,
I'm just doing
the White House, you know, these White House and the Republicans and shit, you know, they don't want to see a black president.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to see the black president like that.
8 years too, bro. Like, it's a lot of things he supposed to accomplish. You know?
It was a lot of things that he could have accomplished and should have accomplished. But if it was me, I wouldn't give a fuck.
No, for example,
I wouldn't give a fuck. I would do the lynching bill. I would do this bill, that bill, everything that helped our culture, even if it means that I get assassinated from behind this.
That's
shit.
what I mean. I'm just doing so much shit, you know. It's gonna be like he just here for black people. Yes, I am, and I'll just be doing shit, bro. He didn't want to be there for black people. He didn't want to be noticed as somebody doing shit for black people. Like, that's dumb to me. That's his mistake. Like, I'm a black man. It been how many of these motherfuckers? All white. Of course, as a black man, I'm finally in here. I got a lot to do. Trust me. I got more to do than the white motherfuckers before me. Simple as that. He should have got busy. It shouldn't have been nothing left. Like, fucking, you can still hang people.
Yeah, you could hang people. And
why is that still left there?
You can hang people and, well, you can hang black people and get away with it.
Biden just eliminated that. That's something he should have been on.
You could shoot a black person 50-50. You might not get away with that.
At all.
50-50. Because that depends where you at and what court system is at and who covering it up and all that other shit.
Exactly.
Now, you can shoot a black person all willy-nilly. 50-50. I'm going to say 25-75 because you don't know how far that go in court and police or whatever. But hanging black people, that was okay. You put a rope around the motherfucking neck, throw his ass over a tree, and that's it.
Yeah, no.
And you can say I did it, and you get away with it.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I know
it's a separate law.
I know for a fact most of the big shit he wanted to do, Republicans held that up, right? I know that. But it's some little things he could have attacked to make sure that's eliminated. Biden shouldn't have came in.
Executive orders.
Nah, Biden shouldn't have came in to get rid of fucking lynching. You as a black man should eliminate it the first day. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that should not be still existing. You as a black man, you dropped the ball on that, bro. You got to look in the mirror and know that as a black man, you became president and let lynching still exist as you left. So that's a failure, bro. You can't. That should be on your list. We've been lynched. That's us. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You the first black. Expunge everything that got something to do with racism, dog. Racism, lynching, fucking slavery. If he looking at book, that's been the first thing he should have done when he became president. I do. Set the fuck down and say, give me everything slavery. Let me see. You know what I'm saying? ASAP. Everything slavery. Okay, let me get rid of All that out. Now, anything bigotry, out. You know what I'm saying, dog? He didn't do that. He didn't expunge the presidential white man book of all the black hatred. He didn't do it.
If I was president, I did it. I did everything for African Americans.
Oh, man. Every day I would have woke up.
They would have been mad at me.
So,
matter of fact, the news would probably have been setting shit up to get me assassinated.
That would made him a disappointment to me. You know what
I would have took a risk.
Exactly.
Knowing that if I would have to wear a bulletproof vest or something, but
it was just he was a disappointment, bro.
Because when you going up in there and you're doing anything for black culture, black people, whatever, and you know how January 6th was a perfect example. They set that up for failure. Behind the scenes, text messages and emails and shit, and then they setting shit up for their own senators and governors to get murdered and shit in the Capitol.
Hell yeah.
Like, they wrong as shit. But at the same time, if they did that for them, what you think they would have did for Obama? Same thing. Set that shit up for failure. That's why I say, if I was a president and I did that, they'd have set that shit up for me to be assassinated. That's how mad they would have to be. I wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah, as long as I know that I did something for my people.
Oh, man.
And I'd have helped out. I'd have did something.
Bruh, there's no way. If you would have said, all right, Rabbit Jones, put your hand up. You're now the president of the United States. You know what I'm saying? You know how crazy things would be? I've been parading up and down Southeast, Northeast, all down Louisiana, deep. You know what I'm saying? Anything with black, I would have been there ASAP. I've been all the black hoods. We would have fixed them bitches up while I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 years, I would pick one hood to go in, chill in Louisiana one week. Fix this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sleeping in the hotel like, oh, what the hell going on out here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm the president. I need this swamp picked the fuck up. I need these houses fixed. When I come back here, I don't want to see this shit no more, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? Next hood.
Yeah, because if you go down to Louisiana, they still living in trailer homes.
Oh, hell yeah. That's all I've been doing as president. Next spot, D.C., here we go.
From Hurricane Katrina?
Fuck wrong with you? I'm not going to live in the White House and don't ride around D.C. Fuck wrong with you? I've been riding around. What the hell going on here? I need this street fixed up, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? When I ride back down here 2 weeks from now, I need this shit fixed. You know what I'm saying, dog?
I'll be in my limo.
Fuck around with you.
Boom, boom. Fucking pothole. God damn it. Exactly. Fix that shit.
Exactly. I'll be all in the hood. I don't even think I would have came out the hood if I was president, they'll never see me. They were like, what about President Jones at? Fucking in the Southeast.
Hey, Dad, MLK chilling with the crackhead.
You need him? You know what I'm saying, dog? I'll be out there just like, motherfucker, clean that up. Hey, get this straight. Hey, make sure that motherfucker, yeah, that's right. Yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying, dog? Just clean this hoods up, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? Without locking bitches up. That would have been a difference. Like, if you had a president walking down your street every day, that street would be fixed up, bro. If I would came out to the, what's that park down there? If we came out to Anacostia Park, right? The president always down at Anacostia Park. It's a big thing. The president always down, get down there cooking out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anacostia, guess what? Will be cleaned the fuck up, bro. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
If I go to New York and be in the Bronx all the time as the president, lay back, hey, what y'all doing out this show? I'm next to the barbershop, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm the president. I need this street fixed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before I leave here, I don't want to see this shit no more. I need that trash picked up. What the hell going on with the trash on this block? You know what I'm saying, dog? As the president, I'm black. I will straighten every black hood. 8 years, nigga. I've been everywhere. It would be no reason for me to go to Australia and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Don't set up me no fucking flight to meet some leader in Louisiana, whatever the fuck, or Russia. I don't want to talk to none of these clowns. You know what I'm saying, dog? Fuck them. I got a lot of shit to do in the hoods here. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's all I got to do. Fuck foreign shit. I don't want to go to war. None of that. I got shit to do in these hoods, bro. That's it.
And you got to do something with that domestic terrorism too.
Man, it'll be a convoy where the president is riding around America, literally stopping places and cooking out That's what the President Jones is doing. He's stopping places, cooking out, and saying, "What the fuck is happening in this neighborhood? Fix it up." You know what I'm saying, dog? And go to the next one. I would not be in those suburbs doing none of that. All in the hoods, riding around in convoy. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time to do my speech or something. And let me know when it's time to speech. You feel me?
Right.
Until then, it's hood to hood, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. I'm black. I'm here. I'm gonna take care of all this shit. Fuck wrong with y'all. Obama let all that shit slide, bro. Like, nah, I don't like that, bro. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? But as far as bills and all that, he tried to do all that. They blocked it. So that's something different. You know what I'm saying? The shit I'm saying is just his presence. Just you as president. Like, if you come out of your school in Southeast right now and the president's sitting on the block, you know what I'm saying? Just laid with a motherfucking lawn chair, laid back motherfuckers fanning them and shit. The Secret Service all out. You know what I'm saying? And cooking out, he waiting for the hamburger and shit. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, this street will be fixed. You feel me? Now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just simple as me just sitting the fuck out here, straightens this block up. Now you get it? Obama didn't use his power, bro. I was disappointed on that. You can't tell me you can't do it because Bill Clinton went to McDonald's a lot. He didn't hang around. Of course, he didn't hang around with it. You know what I'm saying? But he did go to McDonald's. I don't think Obama ever did that.
He went to Chipotle.
He did?
Couple times.
I don't remember him doing that. And,
it was a Chipotle in Alexandria or something.
Maybe because Clinton was running. He ran all the way to the joint or some shit. It was a big thing. He was jogging. So he had jogged to McDonald's and shit like that. So it was a bigger thing than somebody popping up saying, "Hey, I'm at Chipotle's." No. So we you know what I'm saying? We watched this nigga run to the McDonald's and shit. It was just a different thing. You know what I'm saying? I expected him to take it to another level. Since he did that, you black, take what he was doing to another level. He went in the hood. Everybody don't know Clinton was going in the hood sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to McDonald's and don't go in the hood, but that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Obama just didn't take advantage of being black. Just go, well, we not going to harm you. Like, Bush is not going to come in Southeast, right? He's not going to go in Watts. You feel me?
Hell
like,
no.
Obama can literally sit down and chill with us and talk in a barbershop or something. You feel me? He didn't take advantage of that. And we'll never have a chance to have a black man to take advantage of that. Now you see what I'm saying? He didn't look at his position as this is the first, it might be the last. I gotta do everything now. He didn't look at it that.
Sure, it is gonna be that.
That's what I'm saying though. He didn't look at it like that though. You see what I'm saying? He didn't look at everything like the house is on fire. I gotta do everything. I'm the first black man and maybe the last to be president. I gotta do it. I gotta do everything that has to be done now. And he sat back and just let history take him where history take him. I think that was his fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather him than Bush, of course, or him than Romney, of course, though. But I would have preferred, I would think if we're gonna have a black man there and he's not gonna do the shit like our thing I just named, we might well just have somebody in there, somebody else in there. Literally. That time I wanted Hillary to be president at the time. It was them two going against each other. I just felt like she would be more aggressive, which I knew would have been different. Just that simple. She was more aggressive in that campaign against Obama. So I felt like she more aggressive. She gonna go at these niggas. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna let them do what he let them do.
Because basically his campaign was, yes, we can. That was just it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can do what?
So
what was it could we do?
I don't know, man. I fucks with him though as president because I know politics. I know some of the shit he was trying to do was getting blocked and all types of shit. Even his judges couldn't get in it. You know what I'm saying? But below that is a lot of shit he missed out on. Just being present in certain places could have made changes. You know what I'm saying? Like my schedule will be set where I'm at.
Like I seen a video of him. It was one of the Michael Moore joints. Went up to Flint, Michigan.
I know what you're talking about.
And he had the
Michael Moore documentary joint. Because Michael Moore come from Detroit.
Right. The Fahrenheit 11.9.
Yeah.
They had Obama to drink a bottle of water. They try to have the people to believe in the fact that the water was filtered and clean, and the fact that it really wasn't, and people they was going to other people's houses and turning on the water, and the water was coming out with roots and shit coming out of it, and mud and shit, and that the fact that lead was in it too, and then and the governor up there was a piece of shit. He was he was the guy that used to own those shitty ass computers, the Gateway computers. He was the CEO of the Gateway computers. So he became a governor up there. Because pretty much the people went over his head to talk to the president, to bring the president there. But the fact that they faked the phone, and what they did was they put a bottle of water in his glass for him to drink it to prove that it wasn't shit in the water. The people that was in the crowd, they already knew that it was bullshit, and they felt disappointed that Obama came all the way over there for them to play them like that. And the governor, he was a piece of shit too, because he did a favor for the car company. The car company up there, their cars was getting corroded. Some of the car companies packed up and rode out of there. But I think it was Chrysler, the last one up there or something. I think it was Chrysler Ford. But one of them was up there. No, it was General Motors. It was General Motors. They was up there, and they was the last car company that moved out of there. I don't think they ever moved, but anyway, they quickly got the military construction to reroute the clean water to the car company instead of having the pipes go to the people. And that fucked up, that fucked things up with people belief in Obama too. Because now they'd told Obama, we're gonna fool these people and we're gonna put water in this damn glass and make people think that y'all water is clean.
Like,
and that shit was bull. That shit was fucked up. I mean, Obama. I mean, I'm sure he was like, "Do I really want to tell these people that?" But like again, he was under a really small microscopic watch. Anything he do, that was his ass.
Yeah, that's true.
It could be set up for him to get assassinated. We don't know. I'm sure there was a lot of things that he could have did and he wanted to do, but who knows? He probably got a ransom. He probably got a target on his back if he was to do these things.
Yeah,
you know how they do. Politics don't play fair.
I mean, he definitely would have had one of those on his back, but
they don't play fair. Politicians and politics don't play fair.
Never.
And if it's the end your life, then so be it.
Yeah, remember, it's about money though. You know what I'm saying? So most politicians is geared towards money, period. So,
and if you fuck with their money, they're gonna try to kill you.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not just their money, it's the other people's money they controlling too. You know what I'm saying? But if you're new here, this is the podcast for the 9 to 5ers, the average Joes. We get their takes on all trending topics. We call that
the third perspective.
Now I don't know if you heard about Monica and what's his name, the actor. They went in Anthony McKee. So they went to the motherfucking CTM Awards, right? Country Music Joints.
Oh Lord.
So the Country Music Awards, right? So they go to the joint. It was a few. It was him. It was them and a few other people, right? So the people there was not feeling it, bro.
I already know.
They wasn't feeling the fact that black people first was there. Then they participated. Then you had a few people say shit like, "Man, y'all got y'all hip hop. Go do that." You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all here? You know what I'm saying? You see a black person, you're just like, why they even here? You know?
First of all, first and foremost, country music was made by a black person.
Now they don't know that. That's something nobody really know.
They
You know
don't
what I'm
know
saying?
that, but they kind of figured that because it's country, that's their shit. Because it's blues, jazz, that's their shit. That shit is crazy. Country country music was made by black people, like rock and roll.
But all right,
Any,
I,
I'm gonna say any music genre is made by black people.
I mean,
Exactly like how a light bulb is made, how a motor is
true.
made by black people. Why are y'all tripping? Like they some wild shit.
All right, so she went to the. Well, Monica is 29 years old. Right? She's a singer. Everybody know her, right? Well, she went to the 57 Academy of Country Music Awards, and they gave her. She was singing, joining on the stage, great stage. Now, people in country music industry is having a problem with black people infiltrating the joint, right? Now, I'm gonna stop back and take a look at it from their point of view, right? Country music. They've been doing their thing now all these centuries, right? All these years. They got their style, they do their certain thing, they in their own little bubble, you know what I'm saying? To them, we all know that most black people are way more talented than most of these country singers, right? By far, way more talented, right? If they infiltrate country music, it will not be long before black people take over that thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So because black people are so motherfucking talented that they can just go into different genres. You know what I'm saying? Like if a black person can sing, they can go in and sing in country music too. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell Anita Baker she can't sing country. You know what I'm saying? Like if she was going to sing country, it would be a problem for the whoever over there singing country women over there. You know what I'm saying? That's that. I don't know. Something about country music is, but I do get what they saying though. I understand the point of black people coming in the joint, and all of a sudden, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? I get that shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But at the same time, you have a genre that's really not doing anything. It had no pizzazz in it. It got no spunk in it. It's just some motherfucking music that everybody know exists but don't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm y'all, I need to expand country music any fucking way. It's not the same hick town shit no more. It's like you can't the lyrics y'all have in country music is dead. It's like constant regurgitation shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a constant where it's the same shit. You know? So eventually, anybody with some talent can come in and rearrange this thing easy. You know what I'm saying? But for example, the gay youngin that did the country shit.
Lil Nas X.
Exactly.
They say what the hell he was belonging in there too.
Exactly. That's what I mean by
And they
talent.
say that he shouldn't have won an award.
If you got talent, you can slip in these genres, but it's people that been like we've been listening to rap all our life. When white people slip in a joint, we look at them like, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. If a country motherfucker was to come in and try to rap, like, bruh, what are you doing? And all of a sudden he had to rap BT Wars, fucking rapping this. I mean, country music to us? Like, nah. Like, what the fuck is he doing here? I would understand. That's why I understand what they saying overall. But
starting off, what's his name? Kid Rock. Remember Limp Bizkit? What's his name? Fred Durst.
yeah,
They did it. They had rock came to rap, mixed it in with rock and rap. Came out. That was it.
now it's a few writers that was at the joint, of course. So there's one writer named Patrick Howley, right? He's a right wing reporter. He the one started the problem with them two being that he said he's annoyed by the presence of black people at his award show. They're annoyed. They literally annoyed that black people are attending this shit. Like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? You got basketball, nigga. Go play that.
Shut up and joke.
Nigga, why y'all want to take over everything?
We say the same thing to them. We say the same thing about them. They want to take, well, they is taking over everything.
Y'all want to take over everything. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like tennis. The Williams sisters went on just rearrange that shit. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Tiger.
You got Tiger. He went into motherfucking golf, upside that shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? Imagine you get 3-4 of them.
They're like, ho. It's starting to get dark in here.
Enough. We can't have 3 woods because then we never win. Y'all remember when we was growing up, the winners of golf were white people, all white motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, dog? You feel me? So Tiger Woods changed the dynamics of who can win this thing. You know
and one of them got a drink named out of from Arnold Palmer.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Tiger Woods was one again. He's a trailblazer. I don't like Tiger. Mostly people I don't really like it, but they trailblazers, bro. You can't deny that Tiger Woods. Now, first of all, don't get me wrong. Arthur Ashe was way before him, right? We know that, but Tiger Woods was better in his prime than Arthur Ashe was. Arthur Ashe, if everybody knows, he tended to play. He passed away from age and shit, but he was good. He was a black man. He was good as shit. You know what I'm saying? But Tiger Woods is one of the motherfuckers. I don't think he even want to be called black. You know what I'm saying?
He said something.
Yeah. Like that clown ass nigga that got hired by the Dolphins. Come on. Oh, yeah, I'm multiracial. What the fuck he said he is, man?
Multiracial.
But his folks black. Like, nigga, you black. Like, he ashamed, though. He don't want to be black, bro. Don't run to us later, nigga.
That's like dark ass. That's been like dark ass. What's his name? Not Barry Brown. Sammy Sosa. The bleached his skin all completely white. They look like Casper.
Yeah, you seen him? Nigga look dumb, but that's in their culture over there, though.
And he said, they interviewed him and asked him about that. They said, and you know what he said? He said, I get more exposure.
You probably do.
And get better.
Probably get all the commercials and everything.
He said, I get better exposure this way when I'm white, as a white guy. And he had his hair permed and shit.
Yeah, I know he did. He's not even the same person no more.
Yeah, he looks stupid.
Living a whole nother life and shit, a white man life.
And who knows what the fuck he doing there?
If you had a chance to come back as a white man, right? Would you do it?
No.
For real? Why not?
Cause, I mean, yeah, you be having a lot of money and blah blah blah, but if I had the mind of a white man and if I lost money or whatever, I'd jump off a building, or shoot up a mall or something. Because that's what they do.
Of a white man.
Because that's what they do.
So
if the stocks fall, somebody gonna die. Well, I'm dying. You know what I'm saying?
So you would. That's crazy. So if you had a chance
It's either I'm dying or everybody dying around me.
So you had a chance to come back. You die, but they tell you can come back all you want, but you're gonna be a white man when you come back. You're white or white girl, whatever the fuck. You gonna be white. You wouldn't take that shit? You'd be like, fuck, I just stay dead.
Nah. Yeah.
Hey, bro, come to your joint and be like, nigga, you know what? I can bring you back to life if you just be white. You know what? I'm good, bro.
I'm good, bro. I'm done.
I want to see grandma anyway. Fuck it. I pass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Because you'll come back, like I said, you'll come back as mind of somewhere else. You'll be a white guy with a lot of money. If you lose that money or something happens, your wife divorced you, leave.
Think about that. You'll turn down living a whole nother life, though.
You want to kill
because it's white?
But this is what white people do. If something go wrong, they go kill themselves. Or they killing people.
I don't know. We had Main Man the other day in New York. And Subway, he's a black fat motherfucker.
Shit, you had a dude up here in Connecticut sounding off in the rounds.
But that nigga was a motherfucking misleader though. The black dude that shot up the subway, he one of the misleaders. That's why I say those misleader black dude people need to be talked to, man, because they offer something different. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck? I ain't never knew what was going on with him.
He got some videos on YouTube where he discussing when he want to fucking run up and choke Biden the worst president ever, and all this shit. That type of shit. You told a nigga been president 12, 15 months. He the worst ever. This shit. You're like, bro.
I'm getting that, but on real tip, I'm getting that from everywhere now. Every time I get the discussion, Biden the best president we ever had. Trump was the man. What?
Don't make any sense and shit.
If you say Biden is the worst president, then what do you think Bush was?
I don't know, man.
What do you think Reagan was?
Well, if a nigga be president for 4 years and get impeached twice in 4 years, that nigga gotta be some shit, bro. That just alone tell you 2 impeachments in 4 years. God damn. That's bad. I don't know how you getting confused and say he a good president. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I can't get it. I'm not gonna get it. I ain't gonna never get it for the simple fact that.
Well, what's missing? My thing is, the 4 years Trump was there, he didn't do a motherfucking thing at all, right? Nothing. Only thing he did was use the PR with letting people out of jail, right? So to me, when people look at Trump, they think, oh, he let Kodak Black out or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the whole time, all these presidents let the peoples out, bro. It's just Trump really know how to, first of all, blow shit up. He a salesman. Put it like that.
Yeah, he's a very good
Put it like that.
Okay, let me put you like this. You got a cloud right here going around this mic, right? Only thing you see is this mic. Okay, for a couple of years, you like, this mic is there, it's working. Then you put another smoke screen over the mic. Now you can't see the mic no more, but you know the mic is still there. And you looking at the mic and you can hear that sound that you're talking to the mic is there, but you're blinded to the fact that he ain't no motherfucking good. Now, if you say Biden ain't no good, I know Trump ain't no good, then nobody ain't no damn good then.
What makes him no good though? So we gonna judge somebody off of, okay, what's this?
Ain't nobody no good. Let's put it that way.
What's this? April, right? Is this April yet?
Yeah, it's April.
Okay,
it's about to be May.
So we can say 14 months. Now, if you can say somebody the worst president in 14 months, tell me what will happen here. We ain't at war. Everything is at peace. You eliminate that fucking crisis, the thing we had with the Rona shit. That's not even a problem no more. So in the 14 months, what were we missing?
And if, in my opinion, if Trump was still president, we'd still be
and on top of that,
in a pandemic.
We have a black person as vice president, a woman in judge in each 14 months. Like, what I'm missing? I'm not missing anything.
I don't think people care about that.
And then once and next week he's gonna let people out of jail with nonviolent offenders. And what's that gonna do then? It's like 14 months. He already got more jobs than Trump did his 4 years. So he done quadrupled what he did in 4 years in this 1 year, just with jobs. Like, I don't know what we talking about now no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I think everybody was stuck on the fact he let people out of jail. Well, he made it a big thing. Like, Obama didn't make it a big thing. He just let him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga Biden just gonna let him out. They're not gonna make it. Guess what? I let this person out. Hey, come on, let's take a picture. Trump know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't know how to do stuff like that where it's stuck in people's mind that, he let motherfuckers out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Whole time Obama did that. Clinton did that. It's something that's always been done. It's funny as shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But then I always get that something about the HBCUs.
You just gotta be a salesman, bro.
Something about the HBCUs. That he's straightforward.
He ain't do nothing.
And this, that, and the third. And I'm like,
he ain't do nothing. Trump, what's his name? Biden put up a motherfucking police brutality bill. I haven't seen none of that from Trump. So if you black, what are you talking about there? What's the difference there? What we missing? You know what I'm saying? No bill, a bill. What we missing here? What makes the which one better? You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. We had to stay in the fucking house locked down. We had to stay in the house. No, in fact, I don't believe it's even a fucking joint out here. You know what I'm saying? Got another joint in the shit. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? You want to stay in the house or you want to get back to work? Like this summer, we're going to bust our ass. We're going to get our man this summer. Everybody already know they about to get our man this summer. They about cookouts, clothes, the whole nine about to be this summer. You feel me? If Trump was president, guess what? We locked down. Now y'all see what I'm saying?
Or be walking
y'all
around,
gotta realize some of these
walking
shits.
around catching that shit.
Some of this shit you gotta realize you're not making no fucking sense. The man about to eliminate next week. You'll hear eliminate student loans completely. It's not no you gotta pay for it later. They gone. That's about how next week. Now, how you can weigh that? You got one person that ain't even think about student loans at all, and one motherfucker gonna eliminate it. See, again, once you get into the facts, you're not making any fucking sense. You just talking because the man was a TV star or something. You know what I'm saying? Well, once you get into the nitty gritty, nah, you just rapping. You just rapping. And then when I put on the salt and pepper of the black ladies that he's salting in things, like, shut the fuck up. As a black person, 14 months, I can go on and on and on why this is a better president even than Obama than his first year for black people. So I can go all night long with that bullshit. So anybody can talk about some fucking Trump all they want because they was already doing that type of shit before Trump got there. Trump is just somebody they can keep hanging on to. This is their thought process before Trump got there. So regardless, he's gonna be somebody else next. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about those people that like Trump because that person is gonna be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Just like it was the old white dude before that. What's his name? The white motherfucker from
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. So it's gonna be always somebody besides the right person. You feel me? For them, regardless. And then once the right person become president, then they the worst for them. No matter what they do, they're gonna be wrong. You can put a white ring president in there, they won't tell you shit. I always tell about Real. One thing I suppose about Real, right? Since the beginning of this podcast, that everything they be saying is hollow because they have no after that. You know what I'm saying? It's just always whoever the Democrat is, they bad. It's like a playbook or something. Will you say the same thing every time? You feel me? Like today, to this day, he haven't proved to me that he a racist. He haven't gave me anything. He haven't brought no receipts. And we going on 14 months now. I'm still waiting for that, Jay. Right or wrong? He haven't gave me that yet. Remember, he supposed to let me know every time we get to this bigot Biden, show us his racism. I haven't seen none of it. Can you show me? Haven't showed me yet. 14 months. None. But he racist. Feel me? So I mean, you got a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? First, know the facts. That's the first problem. Just know facts, first of all. Then judge shit. Don't go off just because I don't know what these people be thinking no more. I thought I cracked the nut with Real. You know what I'm saying? I kind of did because he was more fiery at the beginning of this podcast, right? On these issues to me. I think more and more now, he's not as, what's the name? Because some of these things he realized it's no ending. Like at the beginning, what you gonna blow up the government? Like, what is y'all ending to this then? You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? There's no answer for that. It's like you gotta slow your ass down. Killer Mike's and y'all. It's like y'all just talking, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta get something done. If that person is not in the office, what are we rapping about no more? Is it Republicans not give a fuck about you? You know what I'm saying? It's no green parties for me. You know what I'm saying? Just me. Green parties ain't gonna do shit for you. Yellow parties, whatever they think of, besides the Democrat. I'm gonna tell you, when I was growing up, my grandfather would always tell me, you gotta be a Democrat. He said his word, you gotta be a Democrat. You gotta remember, this is during the time when, you know what I'm saying, MLK was assassinated, you know what I'm saying? Democrats was trying to passed the bill and all that shit. So in the 70s, black people was dedicated to nothing but Democrat shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Democrats were the ones that were trying to help black people in general. You know what I'm saying? So when I was growing up, my grandpa always told me, "You're a Democrat, boy." I didn't even know what the hell that was. You know what I'm saying? He called me that shit. It wasn't until I was 15, 16 when I realized what Democrats was. I didn't know what that was. He used to call me that shit. He's like, you have to be one of these. You have to be a Democrat. You got to be a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? It was for a reason. They was solving civil rights issues. They was doing things for black people, period. So to me, I just look at who can get it done. All right? So you can't tell me, okay, there's a Green Party there. No, they can't really, they're not getting nothing done. Right or wrong. In the reality of things, it's a Republican and Democrat. If the Green Party come up, you can't start saying, nah, he better than that person and vote for him. Because that person, you can't do anything with this Green Party person. You're not going to pass no bills with that person. That person's not going to be president. So why would we waste time doing stuff like that is my thing. It's only two parties. It's only one person, one party can even do things that remotely care about you. They can't go 100%. Nobody can be 100% party for black culture issues. Like, that's the black party. You know what I'm saying? That's the Black Panther party there. But your core issues, your living arrangements, housing, food, jobs, this is your core shit. Schools. You feel me? That's the government ran shit.
And the fucked up part about it is when Trump was president, vouchers went up, housing vouchers, when they was eliminating welfare, food stamps, blah, blah, blah. I got that. Get your ass up and work part. But pandemic hit, and he was about ready to give the stimulus checks to corporations and companies. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, was going to cut food stamps at the same time. So they was going to live in poverty. People was going to live in poverty, but people didn't see that either.
I know.
That shit, I ain't get it. I was like, he was about to cut your food stamp.
Yeah, exactly. You had,
and he was going to give your stimulus check to corporations that don't even need the money.
Yeah, that party right there just ain't want you to have. First of all, they didn't want you to have food stamp. They ain't want you to buy crabs. Then they ain't want you to have motherfucking unemployment. They said anything over 200 is too much for you. That's the life Republicans wanted you to live, bro. Meanwhile, at the same time, a Democrat wanted to be 600 a week. Like, can you weigh these two things and tell me that's a better option? Like, come on. It just don't make any sense to me, bro. A person saying, I want to give you $600 a week, to a person saying, you better not go over 200. Which one of those people you should like? It's like, what the fuck?
This is what, hey, Rab, I learned.
I don't get it.
I learned not so long ago. I learned some time ago. Now, I learned some time ago that the world lives and acts in a different way. They go against the grain. I've learned that a long time ago. A lot of people go against the grain.
Definitely against the grain.
So if you tell somebody you'll build your own neighborhood up by putting your money back into the black community, guess what? They're going to Gucci. Elon Musk. They're going to Amazon. They're going to Zuckerberg. They're going to Gucci. They're going to Polo.
Bitch ass nigga.
And these motherfuckers, and these people that don't give a fuck about your money. They just care about your money. Meanwhile, you got a clothing stand sitting in the parking lot with nothing. He ain't selling. He ain't making no sales because you want Polo and Gucci. And whoever owns Polo and Gucci don't give a fuck about you
at all. Not even a little bit though, yeah.
And they're not gonna put their money back in your community.
Exactly. I don't know. We can't even say it no more because bitch ass niggas like JayZ and them don't do it either. They take the money in debt. So why we get mad at the white man? You not expecting the white man to give you nothing any fucking way.
So guess what? You're stuck in. So guess what? You're just gonna be a stupid ass.
Exactly. Shit's stupid, bro. That's one thing I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me or not. I just can't take this shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't know that now everybody know motherfucking Antonio Brown walked off the football field last year and shit. I still don't know what did they do about that. Well, they cut him. I know that, but I don't know. Like,
he ended his career
yeah,
when he did
he
that.
just walked off the joint. But him and Keisha Cole fuck with each other though, bro.
Huh?
Keisha Cole,
For real?
hell yeah. He one of them motherfuckers to be on Instagram a lot. So he posted a joint with them two ladies. She was asleep, and they was in the bed. He took one of them selfie joints with motherfuckers sleep and shit. Yeah, one thing about it, man, when motherfucker hook up with these bitches, you go to hotels, you gotta leave phones in the car, bitch. Phones in the car. It's no reason for that phone to go in this hotel room. I don't want to hear nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
And you got the phone and you showing me and your
These
damn
bitches
screen.
taking snapshots, man. You be hitting that joint from the back whole time. That bitch snap. You don't even know she took snaps. That shit on Instagram. That bitch on Snapchat. You hit that joint. Like, hold on, bitch. No. The fuck wrong with you? No Instagrams and shit for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he fuck with Shawty, man. They been fucking each other now for about a couple of months though. Ever since he left football joint, he been fucking with Keisha Cole. Now, cause I got her Instagram, so he be on that joint a lot. So the last couple of weeks they made it clear that they fuck with each other. So he got an album out. Whether y'all know it or not, Antonio Brown thinks he's a singer, I think. So he got an album out, and she's going on tour with him and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
No, him mercy.
Which is funny too. So she on tour with him, and a motherfucker asked her, "How far you think he can go with the music stuff?" Ask Keisha Cole that though, right?
The music kid. You know, he's a Hall of Fame football player.
That's Keisha Cole?
Yeah.
I don't look like him.
You think it's great? Because you guys have your Do you think we should give up football and just focus on music? No, right? And you do football and music? That's what's up. Now you guys have a hit song. You plan on doing more music with AB? And AB win a Grammy.
I'm gonna tell you magic word about AB.
You know what
AB
she said?
is blessed.
She said this clown nigga can win a Grammy.
She said anybody can win a Grammy.
She said this nigga can win a Grammy.
She said anybody can win a Grammy.
She said maybe said you think he. First of all, he asked him, you think he quit football for his music? She said, yeah, he can. I don't want him to quit anything. He can do both like that, right?
And whatever you could do is put your mind into it.
Yeah.
She kept saying
that. So he's like, you think he can win a Grammy off with this CD? Oh yeah, I know he can win a Grammy. Like what? He can win a Grammy. Oh yeah, you put your mind to it. I know he put his mind to it. He can win a Grammy. What?
You better stop lining up the white lines.
Oh my god, I'm trying to think. Yeah, you done got her on that shit now, bro. Anytime she say you can win a Grammy, like what?
They ain't look like her either.
Can't win no Grammy, bro.
What she get? Facelift?
I'm surprised she fuck with Antonio Brown, but the nigga is a millionaire, bro. You know what I'm saying? He lost a lot of money last year.
Yeah, he threw his money away last year.
Yeah. If you had that lump sum, yeah, she'd be living good right now. But they be bundled up and shit. He be posting pictures of them in the bed and shit, sleep and all that. He one of them niggas.
He did it in the locker room. And Instagram live in the locker room while the coach was in there making a speech or something, and he in there in the locker room recording it. Whenever you do shit like that, when you in the locker room and you having a sacred moment with your teammates, and you over there on Instagram and Facebook Live, that lets the team know that you just did it for yourself.
Yeah. You that bullshit.
And you're in there horse playing.
I can't believe this bitch. Well, one thing about it, I don't know, she ain't got too much going on anyway, but this, for her to fuck with him, that nigga is sinking shit, bro.
You said sinking ship.
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna be in the NFL again. And his money going to run out. There's no more check coming away from him until he retire. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the only way he'll probably get some money if the NFL did what the NBA did. Have programs. NBA stepped up their game. They had programs for guys who have mental issues. They did that because of Lamar Odom and man used to play with LeBron and slept with his mother.
Oh yeah, what's that nigga?
Delonte West.
Yeah.
They have programs for them too. You know, the coach for not the coach, but the owner of Dallas Mavericks got Delonte West back on the track. He jumped back off a track, but you know, he's a work in progress, basically. You know, he ain't take his medicine.
You gotta take that medicine when they prescribe that, bro.
Yeah,
ASAP.
You gotta put that written in your ass. You gotta calm down.
Now everybody don't know. On Zeus Network, we got my girl Tokyo Tony. First of all, Tokyo Tony. She had a motherfucking like a love joint where she picking her man and all that shit. One of those joints. And her daughter got a show. I think her joint like that too. Come think of it. Nah, her joint just a normal reality show where they just following her around and her and her friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? But Tokyo Tony and shit, I don't know, man. She be on YouTube going live. Shorty, these people crazy, bro. I fuck with you, Tokyo Tony. You know what I'm saying? DC shit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming on the podcast too. But they going to court now with Kim and them family and shit.
Yeah, that shit got ugly.
Exactly. They done call them bitches ghetto. I think Kardashian mother said them bitches ghetto. You know what I'm saying, dog?
In the beginning of the joint, one of them made a threat to the judge. No, Tokyo Tony made a threat to the judge. And then she turned around and said, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you doing? You even gonna make the case worse, or you will get shot.
Basically. It's funny as shit because that reality show was funny as fuck, bro. She had this nigga on that joint that just got out of jail, right? He's black. And I think it's the time when Trump let everybody out, right? He was one of them. So he's in the house and shit. Everybody was talking and shit. He just came out and said, man, I love Trump. Y'all better not say nothing about no Trump like that, right? So she came at Joe like, what the fuck y'all talking about? He's like, nah, man. That nigga like everybody's mad at him because he like Trump. Everybody was black. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, we don't fuck with him. He talking about some fucking Trump or some shit. So she's like, what are you talking about? He's like, man, he let me out. So she's like, yeah, I get it. I understand how you feel about that nigga, but we ain't fucking with that nigga in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let that go. But man, it was dead serious, bro. He's like, look, I ain't fucking with y'all. That nigga let me out. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was funny as a motherfucker. It was another nigga on there, foreign nigga on that joint. That joint funny as shit. I want everybody to download Zeus Network too, man. Check that joint out. There's a lot of those joints on there. You got Josh and Cabaret on that joint, man. Got this new joint with a whole bunch of gay motherfuckers. You seen that shit?
The bad, Bad Boys Club.
Bad Boys, yeah. Bad Boys, yeah.
And I ain't see the whole episodes of them. I seen like 3 good episodes. The first episode, everybody go in the house. Hey, you gay? No, I ain't gay.
Oh,
gay?
Yeah.
All right. I need all the straight guys go here. I need all the gay guys go here.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing but 2 straight motherfuckers in that joint. Yeah, they want to separate everybody. Yeah, like nigga, is you gay? They was asking each other that shit too. It was funny.
And you had like 2 or 3 that was down on the down low.
Exactly.
And one was
Kurt Franklin's son.
Kurt Franklin's son. He on the down low.
Hell yeah, yo. He extra down low because it's obvious you gay, bro. Why you keep acting like you not though? He trying to act like he not.
He acting like he not.
He trying to talk like he not gay.
But his demeanor,
it's like
demeanor and his.
He keep fighting with what's the nigga name? Milan. He keep fighting with the bald head motherfucker all the time. Shit.
And he's a straight guy.
Yeah. Which one?
The bald head guy.
That ain't gay.
The other, oh yeah,
the bald head black.
The other one, yeah.
They always want to fight him and shit. It's funny because Kurt Franklin, I think they was beefing because he was gay, right? Or no?
Nah, he was like, "Get your punk bitch ass something."
Matter of fact,
on the phone,
dude was asking Kurt Franklin's son. He asked him, "Was he gay?" And Kurt Franklin's son, like, "What the fuck you keep asking me that for?" He kept asking.
He kept asking.
Yeah.
Because the way he moved.
I got you. Yeah, I remember that.
The way he moved got him like on that.
So he kept asking him. Yeah.
So he kept asking him because the way he talked, the way he functioned, the way he walked, talked.
And then the last joint,
it's kind of like But then he finally came out and said, pretty much, yeah,
like both or some shit.
He like on the down low.
Yeah.
And he said he got abused and verbally abused. Yeah. Don't look at Kurt Franklin this way because he ain't all that Christian. Yeah. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I could believe him.
Matter of fact, he was like the main reason what made me keep watching. I was curious to how Kurt Franklin's son.
He was the reason why I keep watching.
Yeah. It's like, damn, they tripping on this nigga. He Kurt Franklin's son, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know more about him. He more aggressive though than the rest of them. It's like he was trying his best to hide the fact he was gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the only reason why
main man kept poking it out of him.
Yeah, because it was obvious that it's hidden in you. It's just let it come out. Yeah, come out the closet.
Tell everybody you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come out the closet. Come on, man. I think they were
trying to put the gay people. I guess gay people don't want to be laying around. Straight motherfuckers don't want to be laying around with gay dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
So they was trying to find out who was straight. They was being serious though, so they could separate the joint.
Then they
he was being what's the name about the shit.
Then they keep getting in the fights
because he wouldn't really answer questions, so they could separate this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like nigga, can you just answer? What the fuck? What's wrong?
So basically, he was like, he wouldn't answer. It's like more like mind your business, leave me fuck alone type shit.
They fought twice over that shit. Yeah.
They was like Black 2 or 3 times.
Ran up on him. There was another dude that asked him was he gay too, and he started swinging on him and shit. Nigga with the wear hat, I think he from Money Team or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he kept asking one time too, and he fought him.
I gotta see some more.
So Kurt Franklin's son fought, I think, 2 people in that motherfucker already.
3 times.
Man,
I think he fought the same. He fought one of them the same one twice.
Twice, yeah. The black dude, yeah. Milan, I think his name Milan.
That shit was just a straight. That shit ghetto fabulous. That
show I can't watch it because them niggas too feminine for me. It's like, I got to turn this.
And one of them have hair.
Nigga come with a ponytail or some shit. Like, nah, bro, I got to turn this shit. You remind
then you got this one dude. You got this one dude on there. He's gay.
I mean, most of them admitted it. There ain't too many of them that's in the club other than Kurt Franklin.
Yeah.
All the rest of it, they clear out to the point that everybody know they gay. You know?
Yeah, everybody know they gay. There was one gay dude over there. He's like a little chubby guy, and he could dress his goddamn ass off. He be having these little outfits on. I'm like, God damn, nigga.
White motherfucker?
Little black dude. He a black guy. He comes up with these fly ass outfits like he's straight, but he gay.
I know what you're saying. That's almost like the nigga that wore the Money Team hat. It's like in my mind, I'm thinking, hold on, bro. He too aggressive trying to find out who. You know what I'm saying? It's like
you must be gay. Keep asking people.
Do you like these niggas or what? What the fuck?
Like what the fuck is like? What's your issue? You coming up in here? You gay?
Yeah, that's how that nigga was.
Come on, man. Leave this shit alone.
You get like nigga.
Each to his own. Long as you could go sleep at night and nobody don't play your ass like this.
There was something about Kirk Franklin's son that he didn't like. I don't know what it was.
And he kept poking it out.
Yeah, I don't know what about him. He kept fucking with him and shit. I don't know what it was.
And then next thing you know, his ass snapped.
Yeah, that's why I'm when niggas snap, that's what it be.
Man, leave that nigga alone. And then he was one of those quiet guys too, because he didn't really talk much. Exactly. Unless you talk to him.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you're talking about.
You know what they say about the quiet ones. You gotta watch out for them.
Definitely. For sure.
Well, they're gonna pop one in your ass.
No bullshit, yeah. Hey, we trying to get 100 subscribers. Anybody on the joint watching this and tuning into us, we appreciate it a whole lot. We trying to get 100 subscribers on YouTube. We had, I think, 94 subscribers. We need 6 more subscribers.
Damn.
And we're going to eat the hottest chip in the world, the one chip challenge. You know what I'm saying, dog? And don't forget, we done this before. And everybody want to check it out. When we got the 5,000 downplays on Spotify, we ate the hottest chip. Now, I was watching a podcast yesterday, one of my good podcasts that I watch. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me, tell the people. You know what I'm saying, dog? So he had a motherfucker on that joint that asked, why would we eat the hottest chip when we get to the joint? So I'm gonna explain to you now why would we do that, right? First of all, when we started podcasting, we never thought of even getting that many downplays in our life. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even never on our mind. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted a podcast. So as we watched the numbers go up, we started realizing we still set some goals here. You know what I'm saying, dog? So 5,000 was a big goal for us in the Spotify in the Google podcast world, right? So we just felt like it was something we couldn't do. So in our mind, we think, okay, if we was to ever reach that, we'll eat the hottest chip. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking that's something we can actually do. You feel me? So once the 5,000 start creeping up, we start realizing we don't have to fuck around and eat this chip. You know what I'm saying now? So just as like once you reach our goal somewhere, it's like stamping the goal. You know what I'm saying? We eat the hottest chip because it's been something we never expected to even have to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and once we get to where the goal was 5,000 on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and 100 subs on YouTube. So we had 94 subs on YouTube. So we already ate a hot chip for the 5,000 on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Check that out too. We had Radical Rail thrown up in the corner. Everybody don't forget that. You know, check that joint out right there. We got 5,000 on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? We ate the hottest chip. So we thought it would be a good idea, even though the subs didn't align with the 5,000 downplays. You know what I'm saying? That whenever we get to 100, we just eat this hot chip. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at now. The goal was to get 5,000 downplays on Spotify and 100 subs on YouTube. They didn't happen at the same time. So now we found ourselves where we wait for the 100 or the subs on YouTube, and we're gonna eat the hottest chip again. You know what I'm saying? That we just thinking about our journey to get to this point, Jay. Especially motherfucking 5,000.
Yeah, we done this before. Real was out the picture. Man was right here. He was
Real trying to slide out the camera and shit. I'm gonna get him this time. The camera's gonna be on our face for sure. Real was motherfucker over that joint. He threw up too. We had to get the bucket. We had to get the bucket for real, boy. That shit hot as fuck though. I ain't gonna bullshit y'all.
He was all over the place.
So I'm thinking the other joint, the joint we about to eat now is gonna be even hotter. So if we get that, once we get to that goal 100, we'll think of something else for the next goal that we set. You know what I'm saying? So it's just basically a benchmark goal setting for us. You know, it's not. So that's the answer question for people that have tried to ask why would they eat the hot chip because they get to that. That's a goal that we set and we stamp marking it. You know what I'm saying? With something like that, a hot chip or something. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe podcast outside. You know, it's certain things you do for certain things for like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Yeah.
Just let them understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Out.
So those 6, damn. It was a long way from 24 to 6 in like 3 weeks.
No bullshit, yeah.
That shit like that.
That was no bullshit, man.
Oh damn, we got to order the damn chip.
I think we did. I know. I looked at it last night like, fuck, I agree order this shit. Like, hold up, bro.
Because I looked at it. We looked at this joint Monday. It was 88.
Oh, yeah.
Like 4 more came in.
It was 88.
It was like 6 more came in. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You said 94, and I was like, what? 94?
Yeah, we 6 away, so that's a problem.
Yeah, we gotta go ahead and get the chip.
That's a problem, man. You know, so the hottest chip will set in stone. Not only 5,000 down plays we had in Spotify, it'd be the 100 subs on YouTube, which is hard. It's not easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now looking at it this close, I can get it over that hump. You know what I'm saying? I can get 6 people right now and get it there over the hump, right? I need that thing to be organic though, like we've been doing since the beginning. We want to be organic. You know what I'm saying? Anybody support us, we really appreciate y'all a whole lot, and we just feel like just let the channel do it whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? Like people follow us and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do no crazy ass fucking skits or whatever the fuck they be doing. Just to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna podcast and just let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? Doc?
No bot watching.
You know, so we at 94. Damn, that make my heart beat, bro. That's almost like the next podcast. You gotta eat some hot shit, bro. It's closer than you thought. Yes, indeed. But yeah, we appreciate everybody that got us to this point, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially on Spotify and Google Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? We had 14,023 downplays. Now think about that. We just discussing that we ate the hot chip at 5,000. We had 14,000, bro, and 23 downplays on our podcast. That's a lot of downplays on our podcast. That's Spotify, Google Podcasts. Wherever you get podcasts at, we there. You know what I'm saying, Doc? So check that out. We're going to start putting up 2 a week. We're doing 1 a week, so we'll put 2 a week. Our podcast is up, so y'all can check that out. And we'll see if we put 2 a week up. See if he go up even faster. Never know. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Everything is a learning curve for us as podcasts. You know what I'm saying, Jay? With that 94, when that thing say 100, fuck, we gonna be on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna be chilling again.
I don't know. This one hotter than the last one. That other joint was hot as fuck.
That joint was hot as fuck.
Shit. It just tastes like cardboard. It threw me off.
I'm sitting there. I'm sweating bullets.
Yeah, it make you sweat too, yeah.
I'm saying sweating bullets.
I just think they say this one hotter, so I don't know.
I'm gonna have to get my rag this time.
I think at a certain point, hot is hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you ain't accomplishing nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? But we're ready for that, dog. It's coming quicker than we thought. You know what I'm saying? By next week, we will have to eat this shit. I'm guessing Sunday we'll eat this hot chip, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be live. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do is uncut, raw. You know what I'm saying? Live, uncut. You know what I'm saying? Take off the mask, but keep the rubbers on. You know what I'm saying? Now, take off the mask, but keep the rubber flowing for sure. You know? Yes. Now, real, we missing as y'all can see, we missing rail and shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? But I know this weather fucking me up. No, the hay fever, my motherfucking hay fever and shit, bro. And allergies, yeah. I don't know what's happening out here, yeah. This motherfucking the pollen and shit in be fucking you up, bro.
I just washed my car today. That shit was caked up with pollen.
Pollen, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That shit make me sneeze like a motherfucker, bro. I be sneezing all day and shit.
I had to get him to put the hot wax in that junk.
Get that pollen off that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. When you get the hot wax, it takes a little while longer for the pollen to get back on your car.
So you get the whole full joint?
Not really. I just did it. No, it's not the full joint. The hot wax is it's after the basic. So it's like the plus. Got the regular wash, then you got the plus. I did the plus.
That's crazy. You got the plus. I think it's like $20 some shit like that. Right,
Yeah,
25.
$20.
They clean the insides 25 or some shit.
No, same price.
Oh, okay.
They clean. Well, the one I go to, they clean the car regardless, inside out. They halfway detailed it. Shit.
I don't like the niggas going inside my shit. I start thinking it's something I dropped, I missing here. You know what I'm saying? I start thinking I left something in the car. I can't remember no more. They done sucked it up some more. You know what I'm saying? That shit throw me off. I need all my shit to stay where it's at. Fuck, I get it.
You know how you do something and it fall between the seats?
That type of shit. Yeah, it's like it's something in there I don't want them to suck up.
Right.
I got it, bro. Just go ahead and clean outside, bro.
You know what they do? What they do, of course, they vacuum. Then they take the little microfiber joint, stick it between the seats.
Let me get it in, though. I don't know if you heard, motherfucker, the Snitch 9 situation, right? You heard about that?
All of a sudden, he got money again.
With him and, well, it's a Lil Durk lookalike, right? It's not actually Lil Durk, right? This shit is all over the internet now and shit, but
his twin or something.
It's a lookalike Bama that do TikToks. He look like Lil Durk. So Lil Durk, I think he did a TikTok with Snitch 9, right? So the TikTok joined over and shit. So Snitch 9 tried to set it up where he was punking Lil Durk, but it wasn't Lil Durk, it's Main Man, right? But Main Man looked like Lil Durk. So what he wanted to do was make the video look like he's making Lil Durk look like a bitch, right? Then cut the video where you would be looking like, damn, that was Lil Durk. You feel what I'm saying? That's what type of bitch ass nigga Snitch 9 is, bro. He a video type dude. He set scenes up like that, right? So, but Main Man was sitting there like, hold on, bro, I ain't trying to get involved in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in some shit where they gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? No, and I don't want to be in this. You know what I'm saying? So dude was like, look, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be in none of that, right? And motherfucker Snitch 9 was like trying to set the scene up, bro, for the little video. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing a little bit of the joint with this Lil Durk lookalike. His name's Lil Perkio. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about right now. There's a scene where Snitch 9 tried to walk up on him and try to get a scene so he could put on Instagram. Now that's not Lil Durk.
Look like
that's a little exactly. It's a lookalike.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't understand what he's saying, is Main Man is coming over telling him to take a picture with Snitch 9, right? Youngin is saying, hold on, man, I ain't trying to be involved in, you know what I'm saying, no pictures and all that, because I know he getting some gang shit that's going on. You feel me? And I don't want to be, like, he right, though.
He right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be just mixed up in that.
Because they might find him, kill him too, you know, shit like that.
Disrespecting some of the members. Yeah, I'm around there. I'm around with TMS and them boys. But I'm not affiliated with anyone. You know, just let's say yeah. So should we?
This is an next situation in the social media. Huh? I'm saying you basically like don't want to mix like street people with like social media. Just like I feel like there's definitely a way to execute this.
Well, you guys can still meet. I think you guys should still meet on my thing, no matter what we do.
Yeah, like regardless, you guys should meet.
Yeah,
like that's fine.
And
You guys are just meet.
whatever you guys want. Yeah, you guys should meet.
Why is they trying to get him to?
Again, these on the Snitch 9 is a fucking what's that called? Social media ass nigga where he set scenes up, bro. And he trying to make Main Man set up a scene up where he don't know, but he about to be bamboozled. Where he gonna go there and act like they meeting or something, or he gonna bitch him and make it look like he Lil Durk though. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he gonna post it and say, I bitched out Lil Durk or some shit like that. You feel me?
Right.
That's his goal right now. Right now, Main Man is like, hold on. I don't want to be affiliated with nothing he about to do. You know what I'm saying? Because
He got a
He's some
background.
gang shit. I don't have nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying?
I heard his exact voice.
Exactly.
He words. He said he got a background with the streets and the police. I ain't trying to get up in there
at all. I don't want to shake hands with him on camera. None of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the white dude, like, yeah, I should go ahead and just meet anyway. If y'all don't do nothing else, just meet. Like, no,
leave me alone. Get out of my circle. Like, get the fuck away from me.
And they gigging too. Look at them two motherfuckers. Yeah?
Anything we did like do.
I'm like, look, fuck it. I gotta go to the bathroom. And he's getting annoyed.
But it's about respect. I don't want to cross his mind. I don't want to do anything without his consent. Cross his door.
Man is not stupid, bro. He a TikToker, but he not dumb. He don't, like he just said, I don't want to cross no lines, bro. This man got a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to take no picture. And they not listening though, yeah?
He's getting annoyed.
They just still doing it. Like,
he's getting irritated. Like, if you don't get out my space.
Are you listening? Like, no, bro. But they seriously trying to get him over there.
Yeah.
See, these white boys don't know nothing about gang beefs.
Regardless of everything, I said might as well. Regardless of everything, you guys just meet.
See, he just broke down to him, man. Look, it's sets and gang affiliated stuff. White boy said, the guards are everything. Y'all just meet. What? Did you just hear what I just said?
And look at his face.
Like, bro.
Like, look at his face right now. Look at his face. He like,
you're not listening
to me, man.
You're not paying attention at all, bro. Listen to me, bro.
Look at the people, show people his face.
I'm not doing this. Just like, bro.
Look at, hey.
He's funny as shit.
Hey,
though,
America. Tell me this ain't the face like, get the fuck out my face.
Like,
that's the get the fuck out my face look.
Hell, it's like, I don't know what other way to say to you, but no.
Leave me alone.
They geeking though for this little thing for Instagram, like shit.
Look at his face. He's like, man, come on now. By that time, I'll be like, man, look, I don't know what y'all got going on. I'm about to go to the bathroom. I got pee real bad.
Yeah, I would have left that joint too.
I got pee real bad.
Like, I'm already done talking to y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Y'all geeking too? Like, okay, bro. No, I told you no 10 minutes ago. You still standing there talking to me though. But I don't know. It went viral because, of course, he looked like little dirt. But it went viral because he went back live later on saying he knew nothing. He explained the whole thing about he didn't know he was about to ambush him with that shit. He didn't know all that was about to happen at all. So he was called there to do a TikTok, collaborate on TikTok, and he's gonna leave, right? So they finished TikTok, but your man want to do extra shit now. You know what I'm saying? He want to get you on camera, make you look like little Dirk and all type of shit. He beating your ass or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He want to stage this shit up. And man like, nah, bro, I'm not even doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting involved in none of that shit with this nigga, yo. Fuck that.
But the way he looking, he like, I commend him because he real calm.
I don't know how many ways you can tell a nigga no, but
no means no.
I don't know what else to say to you, bro. You can keep talking to me. You sound like a crackhead. When you tell a crackhead, nah, I can't give you nothing like that. They still talking to you about shit. Right. Trying to get that joint off and you like, niggas, no, motherfucker.
Breath smell like shit. He about to give you a bum butt because he getting fucking annoyed.
Hell yeah. Like, nah, bro, I told you, no, you still talking to me? That nigga was still talking to you and shit, yeah?
That shit annoyed me. I was like, come on now. He said no. Stop, leave the fuck alone.
But that's what I was about to say. You can see that Snitch 9 just wants something on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he couldn't have gone far with that because it's already exposed. You try to be like Lil Durk, but the other part about it, he said he got a background, he got some shit going on with him.
Yeah, everybody know he got too many things going on. Yeah.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't even honestly, if he didn't know that it was something behind that TikTok that he was trying to do, I wouldn't have went. You wouldn't have went at all.
Hell no.
Because fucking with Stitch 9, it's a motive for something.
It's definitely a motive.
Yeah, agenda, something, a hidden agenda. For real. With you try to collaborate with a TikToker, he do look like Lil Durant.
No bullshit. He do though, yeah. If he gained some weight, you couldn't tell them apart. Yeah?
Now, the other thing is, they could set it up for the real Lil Durant to call the clone, say, hey, look, you go there, you do the TikTok with him again, roll out, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna smack the shower with this motherfucking joint. Then what? You thought that was the fake Dirk, huh? The real Dirk right there. You can't say you bitched him
at all. Hey, thank you for everybody tuning in. We got so much more we can get into, you know what I'm saying? But other than T.O., you knew T.O. was still he fight the other day, him and Johnny Manziel.
Who?
You ain't see that shit? They play for some team, Johnny Manziel and T.O. He threw a touchdown.
What is it? Oh, the USFL?
They ain't even in that. It's some other shit.
CFL?
Some trash joint, man.
Was it a flag football or something?
It's not flag, though. It's close.
I know the flag football.
It's the motherfucking fan control joint or some shit. Well, Johnny Manziel is his quarterback, though. And T.O. is 50 years old out that bitch. Shit's crazy.
You too old to be doing that.
Yeah, it was niggas don't know they too old until they too old. Again, we appreciate everybody tuning in to the Third Perspective Podcast. T3P, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at. You know what I'm saying, dog? We be here each and every week, 2 days a week. Podcast, 3 hours a night. Sundays and Wednesdays, holler at your boys. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, wherever you get your live streams at. You know what I'm saying, dog? Follow us on Instagram. We got the short clips on there you can listen to. You know what I'm saying? Follow us when you go to the gym, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We can be with you all day, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? The Third Perspective Podcast. You got something to say for me out here, Jay?
Yeah, everybody stay safe, be vigilant. Shit going on out here, people tripping, you know. Don't be like the white man, go kill up everybody.
This has been brought to you, powered by Fresh House Global Studios, 3613 St. Barbara's Road, Suitland, Maryland, where your fresh is the test. Holler at your boys. This is some underground shit. DC. In case you don't know. It's gonna be some videos here and here. We got a history of this shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? Make these videos. Get us to 100 subscribers so we can get the hottest chip in the world. You know what I'm saying, dog? JayZ.
Oh, I'm ready.
It gets hotter.
I'm gonna come in with some McDonald's slushy.
You know? They said slushy.
Yeah, the McDonald's brother.